Big third quarter, man. You stepped in there, got your third foul in the first 15 seconds of the quarter. Talk about that, man, how you were able to stay on the court and stay focused.
Like Coach Bo, he was just talking to me. He was like, yo, just stay in the game. It's highs and lows. So, like, when I'm a shooter, so when he said go out there, just shoot the ball. Like, you shoot every day.
That's obvious. And 3 3-pointers in the third quarter. Started out the game fast for you, too. Then got the 2 quick ones, and you were able to keep mentally stay ready and stay in the game. Coming in the third quarter, you were needed, and you held this tough Ryan team off at home.
Yeah, it was a big win for us. Just another one of them prove-it games. I know, like, a lot of people try to, like, doubt us, and they think we're not a good team, so we just try to come out there and prove it.
Well, you sure enough did that tonight, man. Big game tonight, and I think you were the catalyst and the leading scorer tonight for the Birds.
That's great, but we all can go. So.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Good game, man.
Life is an unpredictable journey with many twists and turns. You never know how your life will evolve or what's around the next bend. One thing you can count on is David Mayfield and State Farm being there with insurance products to provide the coverage you and your family need. For more than 10 years, Mayfield has helped families with vehicle, home, small business, and health insurance as well as annuities. Great service is ingrained in Mayfield's DNA. He will work with you to help you protect your interests and reach your financial goals.
Black Cager Sports here, joined by Miguel Bocachica, the head coach at West Catholic. Miguel, talk about, the scout that you did leading up to this game, and talk about some of the decisions that you had to make leading up to this game, because your team did a marvelous job, it looked like keeping Boyd in check and really putting some attention on Sorber. Talk about what you had planned for this game.
Overall, obviously, Archbishop Ryan is Boyd, Williams, and Sorber. So we did want to key in on those guys. They got 2 guys that really don't shoot it as much, so we just short close out on them guys. But those 3 guys were the focus. We wanted to make every Sorber touch hard. We wanted to make sure that Luke Boyd didn't get a bunch of catch shot threes. And then we just wanted to make things hard for Darren. That kid could really play. But overall, my guys were just ready. We had a great day, of review yesterday. They were locked in. Nasir Griffin made some timely, huge shots. There's not a basketball game that he hasn't seen with us here at West Catholic. He's a 4-year starter. But again, I'm just proud of my guys. They really locked into the game plan, and we came out and we stayed composed. It was a game of runs. It could have went the other way a couple times, and they just stayed composed. I wanted to call a timeout a couple times, but I do trust my guys.
You didn't even call one timeout, did you?
I called one, but Kareem was hurt, so they gave it back to me, and it was an injury timeout. I tell them dudes that I trust them all the time. There's not many situations that they haven't been through. Obviously, this league is a gauntlet, and we play a ton of games throughout the offseason as far as, showcases. And in all those games, we always play a heavy hitter for games like this. That's what this league is. And my guys were just ready. I'm proud of them.
So what I noticed from you was that Iverson action that you ran to start the game.
Yep.
You got a pull-up, and then you got the lob at the rim for Zion.
Yep.
What I noticed was you had a sub at the table every time Joe called a timeout or was the end of a quarter.
Yeah.
What I noticed was you guys were in that matchup and you communicated against that back line.
Yep.
What I noticed was you guys changed defenses. Every time Ryan made a run, you guys changed defenses, and you really negated Coach Zaglinski's ability to really run his stuff. Because was that part of the game plan?
Absolutely. A lot of credit to Coach Zaglinski. I think he's one of the best X and O guys in our league, and we just wanted to keep them off balance. Obviously he's a great coach, but kids on the court are going to be kids on the court. We want to make sure that their kids were still thinking. But more than anything, we just wanted to keep them off balance, give them different looks, and whatever was working, we kind of stuck with. If we had to change it every now and then, we did that. But again, it was just game plan. We did want to come in and try to confuse them as much as possible. And I think we did that to the point where, through those runs, we were able to confuse them where, maybe they went on a 6-0 run. We changed the defense a little bit. And then, we get a rebound, we get an outlet, we hit a 3, we get a layup. But it was just about keeping them off balance. I have a lot of respect for Coach Zaglinski. I think before today, he'd probably beaten me 5 times. And he always does a good job of just preparing for us. And, coming into today, I just wanted to make sure that we were prepared for him, and, we got the W.
Coach Miguel Bocachica took his team, grew them 4 years, brought his seniors in here. Nasir Griffin made some huge shots in the third quarter. while Zion was in foul trouble.
Yep.
Your team responded to your scout, to your coaching. And you came in here and got a 9-point win on the road. Great job, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much,
No question.
man.
Great job.
Thanks,
Great job.
Dale.